news at the top of the show, so we're getting Joseph Dames here with us for the very first time today, and we're dealing with what I believe you said, potentially record-tying summer weather, even though it was comfortable today.
Yes, okay, so I have this graphic here, and it's going to feel like something's not adding up, because if we take this graphic from August 1st to 11th, we've had 3 days in the 70s, but it doesn't feel like that. It feels like we've been on a spree of maybe 30, 40 days in the 90s. So we've had 6 so far since August, but what happened and occurred was July had plenty of heat, and then we kind of extended into August. Well, I think this number right here might double, or we might actually see upwards to 10, 11, or 12 by the time we get through this upcoming week. 70s, we've had 3 days, so we've had a couple brief moments where it's cooled down, but then it's heated right back on up, and that's likely going to be the case as we go through the early part of next week and maybe through the whole extension of next week. 78 was our high today. It felt so nice. We had comments sent in through social media, emails, just being out and about today. People were saying, hey, this feels so good. It sure did. 69 for Astoria and 70 degrees coming out of Newport. That cool air came with this trough, so that's kind of a dip in the jet stream, and all you really know, it's kind of pulling some of the colder air from Canada. And with it, we've had some scattered shower activity, even some lightning there earlier in the evening. Now it's kind of calming down, and that threat for rain is kind of diminishing, and I don't expect a lot of rain as we head into the overnight. We might have some very light rain or some drizzle. All right, that's all we can muster today in Portland, so not really much to talk, but that's more than we've seen for quite some time. The last measurable precipitation was July 2nd, so that does mean a little something. The rest of the state dry. The coast saw the most of that rain. The bulk of that moisture fell right there for the coast. Right now, temperatures in the upper 60s, 64 for Hood River, 67 out PDX. We're just about a degree cooler. I mean, this afternoon there was a big difference, but where we're really noticing it now is through the overnight hours for areas like Pendleton and the Dalles, where those temperatures are about 10 to 20 degrees cooler. So what we can expect through the next few days, that rain threat has ended. I do not expect any more rain. It's going to be a nice Sunday forecast, and another hot week is coming with very little precipitation for us here in the Pacific Northwest. In fact, here we go. Your 7-day forecast, 82 degrees tomorrow, clouds in the morning, sunshine in the afternoon. So just keep that in mind. It's going to be a little cooler and cloudier for the morning. More sunshine in the afternoon, but it gets hot again. And those days, I'm being a little generous. Thursday and Friday, we might actually see 90-degree temperatures those 2 days too.
So those are cautious estimates?
Yes.
Exactly. Joseph. All right, the transition from the weather over to sports is potential records. Ooh. So we've got the potential 90s record. Timbers knocking on the door of a record too. They've been playing really well. We got Tom Ward here with sports. Tom.
Right.